Welcome to the Mental Militia, uniting minds and freeing souls from the bonds of mental slavery and ruling class manipulation.
All right. Good morning, folks. This is Gary Mack, and you are watching the Mental Militia Morning Focus. It's Friday, the 23rd of February, 2024. All right. Best day ever. 6 feet above the ground. All right, so what we're going to do is get right back into the basic study manual. This is lesson 3. And I'm going to switch that camera here. All right, we're going to go to the view of the book. All right. It was chapter 3 that we're on, and that was right here, page 69. Understanding words. All right. And handling the misunderstood word. A misunderstood word will remain misunderstood until one clears the meaning of the word. Once the word is fully understood, it is said to be cleared. The procedure used to locate and clear up words the student has misunderstood in his studies is called word clearing. There are several different methods of word clearing which will be covered later in this book. The first thing to learn is the exact procedure to be used in clearing any word or symbol one comes across in reading or studying what he does not understand. Okay, now symbol down here in the footnotes is something that could represent or stand for a thought or thing. Okay, so the first thing to learn is the exact procedure to be used in clearing any word or symbol one comes across in reading or studying that he does not understand. How to clear the word. 1. Have a definition to hand while reading so that you can clear any misunderstood word or symbol you come across. A simple but good dictionary can be found that does not itself contain large words within the definition of the words which have to be cleared. In other words, you want to get a dictionary that's simple enough. You don't want to be like looking up tons and tons of words. You just want to get a basic definition so you can get a basic understanding. You can always get more complicated later if you want to. All right. 2. When you come across a word or symbol that you do not understand, the first thing to do is get a dictionary and look rapidly over the definitions to find the one which applies to the context in which the word is being used. Now the context, down here in the footnotes, is the words just before and after a certain word, sentence, etc., that help make clear what it means. Okay, so after you find that word that fits the context of what you're studying, you read that definition and make up sentences using the word that way until you have a clear concept of the meaning of the word. That could require 10 or more sentences. After you do that, then you clear each of the other definitions of that word using each one in sentences until you clearly understand each definition. When a word has several different definitions, you cannot limit your understanding of the word to one definition only and call the word understood. You must be able to understand the word when, at a later date, it is used in a different way. Don't, however, clear technical or specialized definitions, such as math, biology, etc., or obsolete, no longer used, or archaic, ancient, and no longer in general use definitions unless the word is being used that way in the context where it was misunderstood. 4. The next thing to do is to clear the derivation, which is the explanation of where the word came from originally. This will help you gain a basic understanding of the word. 5. Most dictionaries have the idioms of a word. An idiom is a phrase or expression whose meaning cannot be understood from the ordinary meaning of the word. For example, all in an English is an English idiom meaning very tired. I guess that's like English, not American. Joe did not want to go to the party because he was feeling all in. Another example might be like, I was slammed at work means you had a lot of work that you had to do and you were like overwhelmed, or that guy's really cool, or something like that. It's like if you look up cool, it probably would be in the dictionary now because a lot of slang and idioms are in there, but that's just an example. All right, back to the point 5. Quite a few words in English are used in idioms, and these are usually given in the dictionary after the definitions of the word itself. If there are idioms for the word you are clearing, they are cleared as well. 6. Clear any other information given about the word, such as notes on its usage, synonyms, etc., so you have a full understanding of the word. And synonyms are words in the same language that have a similar meaning to another word in that language. Example, big and large are synonyms. All right, so you would clear any of those. Then 7, if you encounter a misunderstood word or symbol in that definition of a word being cleared, you must clear it right away using the same procedure and then return to the definition you were clearing. Dictionary symbols and abbreviations are usually given in the front of the dictionary. However, if you find yourself spending a lot of time clearing words within definitions of words, you should get a simpler dictionary. A good dictionary will enable you to clear a word without having to look up a lot of other ones in the process. All right. Example of clearing a word. Let's say that you are reading the sentence, "He used to clean chimneys for a living," and you're not sure what chimneys means. You find it in the dictionary and look through the definitions for the one that applies. It says, a flue for the smoke or gas from a fire. You're not sure what flue means, so you look that up. It says, a channel or passage for smoke, air, or gases. That fits and makes sense, so you use it in some sentences until you have a clear concept of it. Flue in this dictionary has other definitions, each of which you would clear and use in sentences. Next, read the derivation the dictionary gives for the word flue. Now go back to chimney. The definition, a flue for the smoke or gases from a fire, now makes sense, so you use it in sentences until you have a concept of it. You then clear the other definitions. If the dictionary you're using has special or obsolete definitions, you would skip them as they aren't in common usage. Now clear up the derivation of the word. You find that chimney originally came from the Greek word kamenos, which means furnace. If the word has any notes about its usage, synonyms or idioms, they would all be cleared too. That would be the end of clearing chimney. The above is the way a word should be cleared. When words are understood, communication can take place, and with communication, any given subject can be understood. All right, so this guy's reading a book about the guitar, it looks like, and he's reading, to pluck the strings of the guitar, use a plectrum. Plectrum? What's a plectrum? Plectrum, thin piece of plastic, metal, bone, etc., used for plucking the strings of a guitar or other stringed instrument. Comes from the Greek plekton, thing to strike with. And here's one right here. I have one ready for you to see. All right. See that? That's a pick. It's probably not in focus way back there, but here's the pick. All right? And you can see the pick right here. Let's go back. See the pick right there? Plucking the strings. All right. Joe bought a new plectrum for his guitar. He's using it he's using the word in sentences now. Joe bought a new plectrum for his guitar. Sally lost a plectrum and had to use a chip of wood for one. He prefers a plectrum made of plastic. To pluck the strings of a guitar, use a plectrum. Now I get it. See, that's where the sentence that he didn't understand what the word meant. And, all right. So here's the drill. 1. Think of or find a word you know you do not understand or are unsure of and clear it. using a dictionary. 2. Go back through the section handling misunderstood words, looking for and clearing any words you do not fully understand, and restudying the section as you go. Write up what words you found and cleared. All right, folks. So I'm just going to leave it at that for now because that's a lot to digest, actually. So go back to the beginning of the video and rewatch it, and hopefully there's something there that you could use. All right, folks, that's enough for me. I hope you learned something today. I hope that it was of value to you. If it is, please subscribe, hit the like button, whatever. Just trying to get the word out so people can, do better. All right, take care.